Hello and welcome to Sammy on Stadia. It's day 2 of the Good Stuff Festival on Stadia. It includes Stadia community blog, the Stadia website, YouTube, Twitter, loads of huge announcements coming out from Stadia, and today is no different. As you can see on the Stadia community blog, we have exclusively on Stadia, play the Humankind beta for free now. Where we can rewrite the entire narrative of human history for free, which seems like a good deal to me. Starting now on Stadia, play the Humankind demo or beta free for 7 days. Click to play now, and there's a link there. We'll be clicking on that link in a few minutes. You will see my first impressions of Humankind through October 28th at 9 AM PT. So about 7 days time. You've got 7 days to play this game, give it your thoughts, and you might be able to buy it when it launches in April for $50.99 US or $50.99 euros. I'm reliably informed that's $40.99 in pounds sterling for you UK viewers, and for anyone else, I'm not sure what it is in Canadian dollars. You'd have to check out some other content creators for that. There's a special limited time price for pre-orders, so don't wait around. If you like the game, buy it as soon as you can. Click the button. Pre-orders, I don't think you'll charge until the game actually releases. So if you haven't got the money yet, but you'll know you'll have the money in April, click that pre-order button. You can cancel at any time as well. We also had the Pac-Man demo yesterday, and also some brilliant games. Ark Survival Evolved is free with Stadia Pro early 2021, and Ultimate Style gets another update with some drastic steps for expansion. Anyway, let's have a look at Humankind. Click to play link, and it literally is that simple. I'm going to close that tab we were just in. It takes us to the page, Humankind, open dev beta, play on us. You click that. You click that. It's click 3 times to play, apparently. I'm just going to go through the controller, set that up so I can give an experience based on what I know, which is the Stadia controller. Still connecting just as it loads up. You see it's a Sega game. We've not had too many games from Sega. I'm also going to accept this friend request from Just Mike Plays. I also need to subscribe to our channel a few hours ago. Thank you very much for subscribing.
Hello and welcome to Humankind's Stadia Open Dev. My name is Jeff Spock. I'm the narrative director of the studio, and I'd like to thank you for joining us on our journey of co-design and co-creation with the community. Amplitude has been doing this for about 10 years now, but for Humankind, we want to do something a little new and a little different. So more than a demo, this open dev scenario is designed by the dev team to get feedback on specific features of the game. Obviously, Humankind is a much bigger game than what you will see here. So also please note that this scenario does not represent the final game content or quality. We're still working on it. Now, Humankind is all about creating your own unique civilization by combining cultures over the course of human history. For this scenario, you will start with a predefined culture, the Nubians. You'll play them through the Ancient Age, then have the chance to combine them with one of the 10 cultures from the following era, the Classical Age. You can play the scenario as often as you want for a whole week, and we encourage you to do so, to try lots of different combinations and see how much fame you can score. After you've played, we'll ask you for your responses to a series of questions that our game designers put together, so you can help us make Humankind the best historical strategy game. So we're looking forward to hearing from you. Obviously, we hope you enjoy playing the game. Together, let's see how far we can push Humankind.
So we've got privacy policy, but I'm going to just tick. The game that I'm about to play is still in early development, therefore the product does not reflect the final state of the game. You see there's an alpha, not a beta. It's just very early. One of the crossroads of civilization, Nubia, was a great trading power. Possessing a potent military weapon, its archers. Now it's your turn to write the next chapter in that glorious history. How will you be remembered? See it loading, just connecting to the game servers. It's great that the developers are using Stadia to get feedback on the game. They're using us, content creators, and the wider public. This is available to anyone who has a Google account. It doesn't have to even be a Stadia account yet. Just be a Gmail account or something like that. It just needs to be that simple. You click on the link. I'll put another link in the description below the video. You can play through that as well. I am absolutely amazed at how simple cloud gaming has been. You can see the image. There's a great mix of civilizations. You get war planes, the Egyptian pyramids. There's a nod to the NASA space missions as well. So we've got a few things we can hover over. I think this is actually a mouse and keyboard game. So after connecting my controller earlier, I don't think I'll need it. I'll put it aside for a second. So before placing your first city, let's study the grid terrain. Use this button to show the grid width. Presumably that mouse button I can drag across. Discoveries can be made by the First Army coming here. We've got it's a civilization type game. It's not something I'm familiar with. We said the same about tower defense all those years ago. Urgent affairs was for our attention there. Give your first orders. So I need to give my orders to someone. This Kerma guy. I tell him to go somewhere. Can I tell him to build something? Research current technologies have we got? So we've got a calendar? Not yet. We will have in 4 turns, I think it's saying it will take. Yeah. See as it goes through the eras there. Start building up to alchemy and gilding and furnacing. At the moment we're still just trying to get used to building a calendar so we can actually tell the time of the year. Can move up to horsemanship, masonry, bronze working later on. So I'm still trying to get what this little piece is down here. So it's saying before placing your first city, let's study the terrain. What am I supposed to be clicking on? This is...
Come over here.
There we go. Just bring an army over there. No, I don't want to disband that unit. Not yet. I can rename the army. Can ransack theirs. Destroy theirs and enemy outposts and quarters usually be ransacked. So how do we do that? Is that R for ransack? I'm not entirely sure how this game works. Is there settings, controls? Ah, there we go. Like ransack.
Only in the mind's eye.
Oh, your mind's eye. So I can't do that. There's a big X over there at the moment. Okay. So I couldn't do that.
That's not possible.
Seems like none of that's possible at the moment. I wonder if I can... left clicking seems to do it. Okay, claiming territory. No, we're not able to claim territory either. We've done about 5 influence.
Let's go.
Move that there. Army actions. There you go. Move there. Okay, that territory can't be done as... Okay. What about this army? I should be able to move them
over this way.
over there. Let's see what that little gem. Oh, they've run out. It looks like I'm ending my turn there.
Off we go.
You see it just building the world out as we go.
Off we go.
Let's see what that porcelain deposit was. So we also explore a feature that's proving to be quite useful. I've got both of these outside of my area now. Okay. Got an idle army, but it seems I'm not able to move them. This is, again, another good game, which I'm sure would be very good as long as I had a tutorial telling me what to do. I've gained some new knowledge. What's over here then? I can't tell them to move. Urgent affairs require our attention. Ooh. The art of divination spreads across the empire. Priests search for messages from the gods in animal entrails, for flights of birds, the wheeling of the stars, in holy decorations, or decoctions even, and elsewhere. Now, however, practices have become so complex, so bizarre, the whole empire is sliding towards chaotic superstition. Even the eating patterns of the chickens are being interpreted by military commanders. What should we do? Do we embrace and say to the gods how the gods speak to us? We forbid it? Or do we reason with it and try to use logic? I think I'm going to end up using logic. Yeah, using logic and experimentation to discern the true methods of divination. I want to try and get a highly scientific. Have you ever seen any sci-fi film where you go into the future and you see these massive high-rise buildings of metal? I want to see if I can cultivate something like that. That's only going to work if we start learning. We also have 2 idle armies. Are we able to ransack anything yet? No, not yet. But nope, can't explore either. Might be I skip that turn. And then we'll skip that turn. And before placing the first city, let's study the terrain. So we've got a good little settlement there that's on higher ground, so if we do get high level of rainfall, that'll be raised up. That seems useful. Now Domestication researched. Knowledge is power. Calendar researched. Move to horsemanship. Carpentry. I think city defense is going to prove important. We're first to discover the Gulum natural wonder. This seems brilliant.
I don't know whether to climb it or just sit in awe.
Yes.
Nope.
I'm finding myself definitely using mouse and keyboard for this game a bit more, which is fine. I find it humorous, but both Sega games so far I'm using mouse and keyboard for. That's this game and Football Manager 2020 is kind of Sega. So I need to find a place for a lot of food and industry. So there looks absolutely spot on. I want to build my city there. So I can have a deer in my army. Not sure that's particularly good. There we go. I want to get my army over there, really. A way through? There might be a way through there, but I'd have to wait till my next turn. I'm going to fight the deer, just to see. A bit of run out.
All together.
No, they weren't able to make it that far.
By building an outpost, claiming territory is this easy. The trick, of course, is keeping it.
We've got more people.
Attack!
We stand and fight. So my side is stronger overall. You see, we've got 15 muscle strength, I guess, to bear 8. Yeah, let's confirm battle. Don't want to do automatic. What's it done? We've got still got a unit in battle. End round. You see that bar there seems to be the health. Wildlife display. Waiting orders. Let's see what happens if I do automatic battle. It wins it for me. Ah. We won that, we won our first battle, that's good. Let's build some pyramids. Let's build them there. I quite like the idea. Yeah. Mercenaries army there, that's
You ask too much.
maybe
Not possible.
no, we're not going to attack these mercenaries either.
No way.
Okay. So, I'm going to attack, but let's
We'll wait here.
some sentry movement there, and we'll end our turn. Let's see what the next turn gives us. We're getting some curiosity. It seems that can't move. Let's see what we... Discoveries can be made by First Army here. So, are we not able to do that? That's... What's our influence? How do we gain influence then? Is there 7 per turn? Again, carpentry researched, and we've got a new achievement. Urgent affairs, flooded lands. Ooh. Unrelenting deluge of rainfall lashes down. The rain don't stop soon. The banks of the Great River fled through the city will burst, flooding adjacent quarters. And we've got our armies out away from safety at the moment. I wonder if we're able to go from protect. It seems we are. No, going fast wasn't the right one there, but it might be for these guys. We've got an idle army over here. We can't walk that much. We'll skip them. I think up there we've kind of bankrupted the town. Yeah. Okay, so that could be fun. We've bankrupted the civilization. Don't need to be in charge of anything. You end up bankrupt.
Not in this world.
Ah, we can move.
Will do.
What's it? Claiming territory and moving. You have to go that way. And then claim that territory. Can we do that? Oh. Seems everything's frozen for a little bit. Maybe I'm exploring the limits of the game. I think that's something that happened on my computer again. I'm gonna end it there and just cut back to it. So yeah, that was a first look at Humankind, the open dev beta. I'm not sure it's the kind of game for me. Again, it's one of these games that suffers from assuming that anyone who plays it will be already quite good at it, or will know games of a similar genre. I'm not sure whether putting something like that on Stadia for a completely open beta, and when you sort of go at the beginning outright asking for feedback, I'll fill in those questions and I'll give them my feedback. Basically, what I'm saying to you now. I'll do that after I finish this video. It's a good game. It's good stuff, and having more games on the platform is always good for Stadia. It means there's a wider base that Stadia can be appealing to. I'm hoping that in the future we get a whole range of games. We've already had a lot of first-person shooters. We're getting big AAA titles like Doom Eternal, Cyberpunk, Immortals Phoenix Rising, which I believe is tomorrow's demo as you're watching this. So Thursday we'll get that demo. The big Ubisoft games, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We've got the racers, Formula 1, MotoGP, Grid. The wider range of games we get, the larger the base that Stadia is going to appeal to. So it's always good. Is it a game I'm going to be playing? No, not really. I'm sorry, it's not the game that appeals to me. You probably sensed that throughout the video. I was trying to think a bit too much through the game, and I didn't really enjoy that as much as I was hoping I would. I might come back to it later. You never know. Might come back and play along later. If anyone's got any tips or advice or wants to teach me how to play the game, I'm open to that. In the meantime, you can catch me on Sammy on Stadia on YouTube, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, on Stadia, friend me there, and also with Cloudy with a Chance of Games, where I'll be participating in some of their play-alongs, some of their discussions, a few of their articles. Come and help support them. They're Cloudy with Games on, again, that's Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. I'll be promoting their content alongside mine. Thank you very much for watching. Sammy out.